Yes, people. Welcome to the midweek Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV. Brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. Ryan is over there dropping the mic. Well, so that's why you can hear
I
that,
didn't drop the
that
mic.
noise. Did you not drop the mic? Well, we're just getting delayed noise
Now I'm
from you
trying to
anyway.
find my glasses.
Yeah.
It's so dark though in here. That's the thing.
You can just hear better fumbling on the mic.
Oh shit! I actually don't know where they are because I took my contact lenses out when I came back. Yeah, I can't find my glasses, so I can't see anything.
Ryan out there struggling in it. You know what? We can see that. We know what we can still see though that you ain't shit, but we move.
You
But yes,
disgusting
people.
shirt. I was gonna expect something. You would go, oh, you disgusting shirt. Yeah.
yeah.
The disgusting shirt. Oh, yeah.
You know what that is? People do that voice when they got no comeback. I do it in it. When someone says something to me, I'm just like, oh yeah, or whatever in it. Oh yeah.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
Hating, chatting shit.
Hating. Still chatting shit. Don't hate.
Oh my god! But yes, people, welcome to another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Apologies on the lateness. That's on me. I was late getting back home, so that's why there's been a delay. But we are here live on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, man. We don't miss shows over here. We do not miss shows whatsoever. We will get to the comments. I can see the numbers going up as well. But please make sure, whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching this back on the YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share it across all the socials as well. Click that share button. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can share it to a WhatsApp status, your WhatsApp status, a WhatsApp group, Snapchat, anything. Also go to my Twitter and Instagram as That's Me Flawless. Go to my Twitter and Instagram at That's Me Flawless, so you can retweet and like from the Twitter and share from the Instagram. You can also find Ryan's socials as well. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow Sarcasm City TV across all socials as well. And equally as important as all that, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. It is road to 4K. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, because you don't want to miss when we go live. You do not want to miss that. Check out the upcoming live stream section, because we go live literally every day, people. And I was just talking to Ryan before the show. More shows are coming as well. I didn't think it was aware. I thought the schedule was too packed, but there is.
Have you not got that talking to that Tottenham talk or whatever?
The guy just disrespecting Spurs, you know.
Well, no, they're talking to that.
Tell Eleanor, look at you. You shook to death. You shook to death, innit? You shook pause. You shook to death of the women. You know what I'm saying? And that.
No, you're shook to death. I ain't scared of anyone.
You're shook to death of Jan and Eleanor, and it's okay, fam. It's all right to be scared, man. You know
who are you more scared of, Jan or Eleanor?
I'm not scared. Why I got anything to be scared? Who am I scared of? None of them. That's why I ain't scared of nobody.
I'm not scared of anyone as well.
Of course it is. I say everything with my chest. You don't, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Jan
comes and you're like, oh, Jan, I love you, Jan. Oh,
I never do that.
You look so beautiful. I bet the chat will say it. But yeah, if you are new here, this is what Sarcasm City TV is like. Like any show, you never know where it's gonna go. Yes, we have what the show is about and what the show is, but you never know where it's going to go or what we are going to be talking about. So if you haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, it's where basically you lot in the comments run the show and you get to ask us any sporting question, past or present, and myself and Ryan will ask. I'm sure you lot will have a lot to say with the Champions League, with PSG, Liverpool, Manchester City, what Pep said, Manchester United yesterday, Chelsea winning. Well, Chelsea winning ain't very really much to talk about. They just 1-0 and 2-0 everyone to death. They're just jab, hold, but it's effective. I ain't even hating. That's just a fact. It is a jab, hold.
Yeah,
there's no knockout punch with them. It's just jab, hold. That's what they do. They're a boxer. They're like they're like Vladimir Klitschko. Or one of the Klitschkos, we just jab, hold, and then just jab their way to the lead. And that's what they're probably going to do. But yeah, so if you haven't seen Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, that's exactly what they are. So get your questions in. Get your sporting questions in, people. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be United related or Liverpool related or Champions League or recent. It can be a past. It can be something from the past, but it can be football. It can be cricket. It can be boxing. It can be tennis. How certain people's GOATs lost in straight sets in the last Grand Slam final. Whatever you want to ask is cool. You know what I'm saying? Say that again. What was that?
Days ago, man.
Yeah, I'm just merely pointing out. I'm just using it as an example. They might want to talk to you about that. That's why you got your fans. You know what I'm saying? You got your fans. But Large Up Nippin, who was there early, it says big up. Yeah, man, you got people when you missing for whatever reason. I don't know why you have fans, but they like you in it and they ask for you. So here we are. You're welcome. So Timo says, so let me get this straight. 3 out of the 4 English teams won their first matches on match day 1. A team so-called King of England's letting the entire nation down and embarrassing themselves in Europe again. Who called Manchester United Kings of England? Who told
Even
you
the
that?
Kings of Manchester at the moment.
Who told you that? You know what I'm saying? Who told you that United are Kings of? You never heard me say United are Kings of England. Are we the biggest club? Yes. But just because you're the biggest club doesn't make you the most successful. I'm saying. So that's what I'd say. He also says there's a 1 or 2 certain individuals in the panel needs to answer for their crimes committed at Club Brugge. Played Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Hakimi, Verratti. Ramos wasn't in the squad, but we move. But still can't beat Bruges. Where we at now? Timo also says, "Where's the Poch defenders have the rights have the rights as the people of football to sentence 2 individuals to prison for their fraudulent crimes." The fact that you're a Timo Werner fan and you're talking about crimes versus football tells me all I need to know in that. I'm saying he is a crime to football.
He is
a crime to
he's
football.
awful.
He's awful. You know what? He's a crime to you because you be behind the goal. He might hit you in the stand. He's got more chance of hitting you.
Remember when people were dissing us for not buying Werner?
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? The thing is though, Timo actually sits behind sits in the crowd near the goal and that.
Yeah.
Werner's got more chance of hitting Timo than he does
Hitting
the back of the
Timo,
net.
yeah.
You're in net. I mean, you're in danger, Timo. You're legit in danger. Timo's in danger from Timo. He might shoot and knock the pie out your hand or your pie.
Did you see the picture of Timo eating his pie?
Yeah.
Sitting, yeah. He might knock his pie over, innit?
If Timo Werner was on the
look
pitch, he
after
probably
the pie, innit?
Look after
Pray
the pie.
for the pie.
Pray for the pie. Yes. Pray for the pie. 100%. Daniel says, big up everyone. Put some respect on Solomon Fabinho's name and flawless. This is for you. Ollie at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? You have Pogba, Bruno, Ronaldo. You cannot beat young boys. Yeah, you said it all, Daniel. Ryan, why do you not rate Salah? He's been so good for us in the past 5 years. Goals galore, breaking records. Yes, he's not world class. Yes, what does he say here? Yes, he does not. I think he's saying, yes, he's not the most technical, but he's still world class. Salah is the best player in the Premier League.
How do you know he's saying, he's not the most technical?
Because I'm just guessing. If you read the comment, have a look. He looks like he's missed something out because he said you don't have he's still world class. So I'm guessing that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, he said, yeah, see, I was right. See, I mean, he does not pass the eye test.
Me and my dad were having the conversation on the way back from the game, like, because he's like Salah's biggest fan, innit? Like, he always has been. So, like, I have to admit, he's an amazing goal scorer. Like, I can't deny it still. Like, man just scores every game, innit? Like,
thanks. Large up Daniel, as much as it pains me to admit, he's a world-class goal scorer.
Yeah, he will go down. He probably is one of the best goal scorers that has been seen in the Premier League.
In terms of sheer numbers, absolutely.
In terms of numbers, that's what I mean. In terms of numbers,
what's mad is he's not even a striker.
And
look at his numbers. He's not even a striker. So it's not
his numbers are insane.
His numbers are, as much as it pains me to admit it, his numbers are insane. It is big up flawless, says Daniel. Big up to you, Notorious FAT says big up. He also says, let's not forget Jan was shaking in her boots before the Leipzig game. Yeah, I don't know what she was on there.
They did concede 3.
Yeah, but even if they concede 3,
6.
like, are we shocked that they score 6? Or are we more shocked that Leipzig scored 3? We're more shocked that Leipzig scored 3.
She thought it'd be 1-1, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She on
some weird
she's drinking something. Yeah, she's smoking bath salts. I don't know what one. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think we should talk about my GOAT super, Jack Grealish, outscoring both your GOATs in the Champions League and not holding massive L's on their debut. Oh, the Grealish score, I've not seen any of the goals. I know that Ryan's guy got spun for one of the goals, but that's all I know.
You didn't get spun.
Did he make a mistake?
Yeah, he was kind of to blame for the second goal. I can't lie.
Made a mistake because Jan messaged me telling me.
I know, because see in the group chat, Lewis was busy dissing me in the group chat as well.
So.
The shameless group chat.
Flawless and Ray doing impressions, love to see it. Yeah, we always gonna do that.
Don't hate.
We always gonna do that. Timo says, yes, that Tottenham talk versus Ballers at the Bridge. Yeah, talking that Tottenham talk, which is the Spurs show, which Eleanor will be hosting. Obviously, she'll be bringing on her Spurs. Familiar with that. That'll be Thursday nights fortnightly. It'll be Thursday nights. Thursday nights
is fortnightly. The first one tomorrow?
No, the first one will be the collab because Spurs play City. Right, yeah. So the first one will be Friday. I'm going to talk to everyone tomorrow and get that pattern. Okay. So yeah, you will get that Tottenham talk. No, This is Timo butchering the name and that. Talking that Tottenham talk versus Ballers at the Bridge. So that is the new Spurs show versus the Chelsea show. So obviously the Chelsea show is on a weekly basis. That's Fridays, 11:30 p.m. with Timo, Peter, Mo, Zeke. And then Talking that Tottenham talk is fortnightly, Thursday night. So we've got the big six covered now. We have legit all the big six covered: United, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, City, and Arsenal. Well, the big five and Arsenal. We got them all covered. So yeah, but you lot get the likes up as well, man. Get the likes up on the video because the likes are way too low. We got over 30 of you lot in it. And we don't even have 15 likes. Don't take liberties. Get the likes up. YG just says, what's good, everyone? Large up, my guy, Winter Surfer says, flawless. We too fast, too furious, bro. Pick up to you and Ryan. Large up, Winter Surfer. That's a joke from, what's it called?
What was the joke?
Because Statman Baines was going at me about Poch. So me and him was going back and forth running jokes. And then one of Statman's minions backed it in it. So I was like, why are you here backing it? Yeah, Statman's minions backed it. And then boom, he was like, I'm backing it. And then I was like, because he was like, I'm backing it because it's Statman. So then I put lol. I was like, I'm not Statman. I don't need no backup. And then Winter Surfer like quote tweeted it and was like, you don't need no backup. What was it? He quote tweeted.
Oh, did he do the family thing?
Yeah, the family thing. You don't need no backup because he's got family or something like that. I butchered the joke, but it was something I don't know. Like I laughed out loud. MB says, big up to Kante's role model, flawless, one of the most hardworking dons. Big up to the region, Ryan Fraser on the right.
No, don't compare me to Ryan Fraser. He's a passion merchant, bro. Like
you are a passion merchant. You know what I'm saying?
No passion merchant.
You are a passion merchant. Yeah.
I ain't no passion merchant.
You are a passion merchant. 100%. And also as well, people, get your questions in, but members, so obviously super chat to take priority, and also as part of the membership, which is underneath it, which is in the link underneath in the description, members comments and questions, they take priority. So if I keep going to the same names, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's simply because of membership. That is one of the perks. So if I keep going to the likes of NB or other members who are in the chat who their username is in green, that is simply why. Obviously if you ask an absolutely exceptional question, I'm not going to ignore it, but members take priority. So to get priority on these Sarcasm City Sports Q&As on Wednesdays and Sundays, either become a member or super chat. I will do. But he's asking, how was Anfield anyway?
Oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good, man. Missed the Champions League nights, I can't lie. Last time went to one was the Atletico Madrid game, innit, where we lost. So I've missed the Champions League nights, man. It was good to have
the lights, Anfield. Under the lights.
Under the lights, man.
Yeah.
Cop end as well, because I managed to get my...
in the cup?
Yeah, I managed to get my Champions League seat in the Cop this season. So, yeah, it's good, man.
Would you singing your head off?
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah, let's go. Love that.
Of course,
Love that. I can't even troll that. As much as I dislike the Cop, Liverpool, and you, like, I've got to give you credit for that. You know what I'm saying? We move. Ryan, and you're hella shook of Jan still. I
ain't shook of anyone. The last person I'm going to be shook of is Jan.
All right. Winter Surfer says, are you saying we're Floyd Money Mayweather FC? Nah, because he had his counter-attacking was razzle dazzle. Like, you're just proper efficient. And I respect it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, my teams on Football Manager are very much like that. So it's not even a shot. I'm a very efficient manager. Like, yes, occasionally my team will blow you away. But more times, it's like, I'm just efficient. Get the job done. That is me. Get the job done.
Results over,
Yes, I'm results over performances. 100%. I'm definitely, without question, results over performances. YG says, first question, do you think Poch has the mentality to deal with big players and get them playing well together? I don't think you can have Messi in a high-pressing system. We are going to find out about that. Do I believe he does? Yes. I'm not going to overreact because they drew against Club Brugge when they're 5-5 in their league. So I didn't watch the game. I'm not sure if that's that's definitely the first Champions League game where all three of them have started together. He's still working out the chinks and figuring out what's what. That's why. And I think what he needs to do is go to the back three. I don't think a 4-3-3 works for them. If I'm him, I go to the back three. I think that's the better system.
Yeah, I think back three is the best for them still.
I think it is. But Ramos wasn't in the squad, so I don't know what's going on there if he's injured, because it was Marquinhos and Kimpembe, I believe.
Kimpembe's so shit as well.
I believe you lot in the chat let me know. And then he played Hakimi. I can't remember who the fullback was. Herrera scored. I think it was Ronaldo. I can't remember the other midfielder. And then the front three was the front three. So that's what I'll do.
Man had a midfield of Ronaldo and Henderson. That's pretty shit, you know.
Nah, Ronaldo and Herrera from. No.
Yeah,
Herrera.
Herrera,
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Look at you just getting that. Yeah,
Henderson, Herrera. Henderson scored a cracker today, though. I heard
he scored a banger. Yeah.
It was a sick goal, I can't lie.
Yeah.
He caught it beautifully.
Where we at? Will doing the most now include European fixtures as well? No, it won't
Probably
include
not because
European
it's a
fixtures.
Monday thing, isn't it?
It's a Monday show, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like weird. As much as I would like to, it's kind of like it's actually a good idea, Nipping still, but it's nowhere to fit it in the
The
schedule.
schedule's
That's the
too
problem.
much.
The schedule is like I'm already struggling to get new shows into the schedule already. Like, never mind. So that's the problem. Time to Shine says big up to Flawless, big up to you. Yo, Flawless walk one for Ole Gunnar Pochettino, hilarious. Bessie flops. I'm hearing Variety wasn't there, but Ole Gunnar's get slayed for saying we need a DM. What?
The Ole
What are you
Gunnars will
talking?
come up with any excuse, but
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like,
big up Bob's in the comments as well.
what are you? What are you? What? Okay, all right. Rick free. Please, like, elaborate on that. Big up my people, large up Realist TV as well. When the surface says announce my part on the Spurs show, last 5 minutes called Dose of Reality. You got to pattern that with what's it called? You got to pattern that
Eleanor.
with Eleanor. Yo, Flawless, tell Eleanor to bring Mel on Tottenham Talk, please. I'll give you 100 quid. Tell Finger yourself, innit? Tell Eleanor herself when she's on, you pitch that to her, innit? You know what I'm saying? You trying to cause beef because you know they don't like each other. This guy. Doing the Least also coming soon. Yes, Doing the Least is actually a show that will be coming soon, 100%. Flawless, just admit Poch is a fraud, call him Frauditino. Why? Because he drew against Club Brugge.
Man,
Is that what we're supposed to do?
one game, you know.
Because he drew. I'm not as reactionary as you lot. I've already said, and I say this now. I said it before the season started. I'll say this now. He has to deliver this season. And when I say deliver, he has to win the Champions League. If he doesn't win the Champions League, then I'll be like, you're not as good as I thought you was.
But you know, Eli, you just said that. You just know some top red is going to come in the comments saying, oh, but Ollie, why are you saying Ollie out after one game or something? Like, you just know that's coming in a bit.
Not knowing that, because they try and treat us all with the same brush. Shout out to the home, because he realized that I'm not just like, it's not like I've just turned Ollie out from like the last game. I've been Ollie out for
2 years, probably.
2 years now. I think it's coming up to 3 years, because I think it was October, November. Like when we
what
drew
year
against
was it?
Rochdale. I think it was 2019 when we drew against Rochdale.
For 2 years.
Yeah. It's coming up. Yeah, it's
and
coming
that's
up.
A long time to be one manager out.
Yes. So it's kind of like there was multiple things. It wasn't just the Rochdale game. Like that was just the final straw. Like that was building up to that. I backed him. Even when we had the bad end, the bad end to the back end of the season after we got the job. I was like, all right, we had a bad finish. Let's give him a chance. And I give him a free
Let's give him a transfer window, see what players he brings in and all that. Like,
yeah, that's what it is. And then I was just like, yeah, you ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Man said Statman's minions, you know. Yeah, man, Statman got minions and that. You know what I mean? He has. Flawless, can we talk about Mbappe, Class A assist and certain people's goals and future goals stinking up the place? I didn't even watch the game, so I haven't seen it. It wouldn't surprise me.
I ain't even seen the highlights to our game.
I've not. Well, you was there, so you good. You know what I'm saying? You was there. What's up with the Mbappe slander? People are like he's Dan James or something. People just like sticking it on good players. I'm guilty of that too, just to run. People just like running jokes. People do just like running jokes as well. Where else we at? Bluey, I know Ryan's not a fan of Kimpembe. I like Kimpembe.
I think he's shit.
Yeah, he don't like him. He don't rate him whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? He don't rate him. MB says, flawless if Poch can handle the egos in the squad and sort them out defensively and find the right chemistry with the team, Poch will be good, but the key word is if. And again, that's why I'm giving him this season. I said before they did the madness in the transfer window, I said, all right, I give him 2 or 3 years. Then when they had the window, I said, yo, he has to win the Champions League. And if he doesn't win the Champions League, I'll turn around. I'll admit I'm wrong. I'm not just going to give him excuses. I'm not like these Ole Gunnars. I'm not going to give him an excuse. I'm like, yo, you have to deliver. And if you don't deliver the Champions League, I'm going to look at you different. And you're not as good as I thought you was. And that's okay. I'll admit I was wrong and we keep it moving. I called the Euros wrong. I'm more wrong than I am right when it comes to football. I call more things wrong than I do right. But I'm here, wrong opinion or right opinion. I'm here. And if I'm wrong, I'll be like, all right, I called it wrong. And then we keep it moving. It is what it is. I called the Champions League wrong. I didn't think Chelsea would win it. If I called the Premier League wrong this season and Ryan's right, I'll turn around and tell him he was right. And I was wrong.
Well, I'm always right. I know.
You're definitely not, because you said City were going to win a quadruple, so let's not do that. And speaking of Manchester City, that's a lovely segue. How you doing, Jan? You good?
Hi. Yeah, fine.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah. So you called that wrong, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? But then we move. Like nobody, it's not that big of an issue. You know what I'm saying? You thought they were going to win the
It's
Champions
not
League,
a bad thing to say you were wrong.
We move, innit? Like we're here on a weekly basis, giving football opinions. Just law of averages means we're gonna get some stuff wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Lajo, my guy, Bits and Bobs says always working, fam. Lajo, Bits and Bobs. He says see you next weekend, fam. Oh, you in Manchester? Yeah, man. Link up, 100%. 100%. We link up. Look at this guy, yo. Do it flawless. Call him Pochettino. That's good. That's funny, yo. Pochettino. That's good.
You know.
That's good. Did we get a new member? Because this thing's telling me we got a new member unless someone rejoined. What is what it is. We move. So yeah, you lot continue to get your questions in. 3-year anniversary of Ole. I think it was 2019. I believe so. It's a long time, innit? It might be 3 years and it feels like day, but we move. Yeah, we move. Nippon says, big up the Queen of Manchester. He's talking to you, Ryan. He's talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Queen of Manchester. All right. Don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's telling you, he called you a queen, fam. You're not going to say thank you.
Shut, man.
Flawless, my opinion of Poch won't change if he doesn't deliver the CL because he's done well in most jobs he's had previously. No short-term memory syndrome around here. Now, when I say my opinion will change on him, what I'm saying is he's not as good as I thought he is. Like, I still think he's a good manager, but he's a couple levels below where I thought he was. Because I think he can go right up there. Say again?
What, on Klopp's level?
Shut, man. That's fine. Wait till I see you next, innit? Just wait till I see you next.
That is good.
That's not funny still.
That is very good. The way she delivered it as well. I thought it was going to be something serious, but yeah, that's my fault.
It was good delivery, to be fair. I have to be honest.
Delivery was A1.
But wait till I see you next, Shan.
That's my fault on the MB. So it's like I don't think if he doesn't deliver, I'm not saying he can't be successful. He's just not of the level I thought. He's just not an A-level manager, and that's okay. There's not many managers on that level. Like, that's a small circle. Like, there isn't many managers in that category. You know, there isn't. So that's what it is. MB says, big up to the Queen, Jan, and 6 goals and 3 points. Can't complain, really. Man like Grealish. What are you saying, Jan?
I can complain.
All right, go on. Feel free, complain.
Like, don't get me wrong. We got the win. It was vital that we got the win as well, because the group that we're in, if you lose that first game to Leipzig, it doesn't set you up very well. I think our next game is PSG away.
So imagine losing your opening game in the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying.
Could never be my club.
No, but even if it's like, even if it was like our first game with Bruges, like you can't lose that game. Do you know what I mean? Because it'd be better off losing to PSG in the first game, because at least then, you know, the points, you can make the points back up. So now we go into the PSG game with 3 points. They have 1, which is great. So it means even if we did lose to PSG now, which hopefully we don't, but even if we did, we're not in the worst situation in the group. So that was good. There was no defending in that game. I don't know what City were doing at the back.
Who was your back four, sorry, before you carry on?
So it was Zinchenko, Aki, Diaz, and Cancelo.
That's why.
Cancelo and Diaz side, not so bad.
No surprise.
Side,
was that the issues?
You know what it is with Aki? Like, Aki is a weird person, because when you watch him, he don't look that bad. But then when you like realize like all of the goals, it's your guy. Like, it's always your guy that's not being picked up. Do you know what I mean? Like, a ball would come in and you'd have like two players, I think Andre Silva or someone else, whoever it is in the box, right? Yeah. And then you've got the guy that scored the hat-trick against us, right? It was like him. So like Aki was on him and Ruben Diaz was on the other guy, and like this guy would just score. So it's just like, I don't know. It was just a weird game. There was just no defending. Edison didn't make any saves. Like it was just a weird game. Like it just looked like it was end to end. Don't get me wrong, if you're not a City fan, it's entertaining, isn't it? Like if
For the
you're
neutral, it's great.
there to watch the game, you know the neutrals that don't
It's
have
great.
any horse in the race, and they're like, I just want to watch a good game. That game was the game to watch because it was like, it was a bit mad. Pep, because you're allowed 5 subs, aren't you, or something daft like that. So Pep brought on.
That's not funny, yo. Yeah, I told you, Aki is a Bob Marley with left foot and a dream. Say again. Say that again, Jan.
Pep brought on loads of different players, in it. Like he kept switching it up. So he took off took off De Bruyne.
And then you became better as a team, I'm guessing.
Nah, De Bruyne was on fire today. I can't even his crosses. He looked like he'd not been away. De Bruyne was very, very.
I admit he's unbelievable with his crosses. Yeah.
And you lot.
Was a De Bruyne cross that they put in their own net.
Yeah, I need to. Like I said, I need to catch up with all the highlights. I've not seen anything whatsoever.
I saw Grealish's goal. That was a banger still.
Yeah, Grealish.
That's your best player at your club still.
Aki scored a good header. That was the first goal. Cancelo scored a banger. Who else scored? Gabby scored it's a decent goal, but back post, nothing special. And who else scored? Mahrez scored a great penalty. Great penalty. We don't normally score penalties, but it was a great penalties. But I wasn't at the game because I'm in London. I was actually at work today. So I was not at the game, but it's one of them. It was a good game.
Mr. Goody, innit? True, Mr. Because that place would have been jumping, should have been, innit?
Yeah, you could from what I could hear, it sounded like it was quite lively. But
is this true? Or Zane just trolling it? He says, the game was off when a 4'5" right back Leipzig player scoring 2 headers. I'm guessing he's not 4'5", but he's small.
He's like Raheem Sterling.
Right.
Yeah, they were City just didn't defend. There was no defending. I can't even say they defended badly because they didn't defend. They didn't defend. It was just end to end. Gundogan, for me, had quite a poor game. He kept giving the ball away. I don't know. I see football slightly different to other people in it, so people probably come and cuss me now. I thought he was good, but to me, I don't think he was that great. Fernandinho came on and was just mopping it up. He looks like he's 25, not 30, 36. Do you know what I mean? He's mad. So he played well.
Sorry to cut you off. Did I miss a super chat or something? Oh no, it was Winter Surfer, innit? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, I think there's
I don't know what you're on at the moment still.
No, fam, because it's saying there chat revenue and it's got a price and it says 1 new member. But I'm not seeing I don't see a new member unless someone's rejoined. Because I've got the YouTube studio up, so dickhead.
Oh, Varane.
Whoa, I'm firing a shot.
Varane did score a goal, but it was ruled out for offside. So he did score, but he got ruled out.
Time to Shine says, hey, what's with the issue with Stones and Laporte? Where is Stones? Is he injured?
So, them two bloody got injured in training. And I think they injured each other. Because both were out with injury.
Right, cool. That makes senes then. Why?
I don't know what happened, but they both got injured in training. They were both fully fit the other day, and then now they're both injured. So we had to play with Aki. I don't mind Aki, but every time he plays, we just concede
bare goals.
Bare goals, yeah. I don't know what it is.
I still love him over Joe Gomez. I can't lie.
Right, wait. I heard Joe Gomez was the better centre half for Liverpool this in that game. That's what I heard.
Matip really gave away an assist, though. I did see that.
Yeah, Matip making a mistake. I'm gonna watch it while we're on actually, because I heard your guy Joel was doing up terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, man.
I heard Joel was doing terrible.
I haven't seen the goals in it because
was you down the other end?
Their 2 goals were at the other end from me, so it was quite harder to see. So I can't comment at this particular moment.
This guy was in the top end, giving it large. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was in the top end and that bottling man. He took a leaf out of your book. You know what I'm saying? Just moving to Italians.
Not anyone at football.
Not in a minute. Yeah, not in a minute still.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Give it a
not
few
for
games.
not for a couple of games you haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you see Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Yana, you coming to Anfield in a couple of weeks? We can fight then.
Nah. Not going Anfield.
Nippon says, "Is this an unpopular opinion, Rudiger over Kimpembe?" I don't think it is.
Popular.
I'm a fan of Rudiger. I like Rudiger. I think he's a good defender.
Yeah.
I think Rudiger's a good defender.
Kimpembe's
So I wouldn't say.
rubbish, man.
Yeah, he really don't like Kimpembe.
He's
and that, you know what I'm
awful.
saying? All right, and we get some weirdos in the comments, but we move. Okay.
I'm not in the comments.
Yeah, nah, I'm glad you thought I was talking to you because you are a weirdo, but this is a different weirdo.
That's the one that Ryan bet in the cup.
He randomly just called me a weirdo in the group chat today, and I didn't even do anything.
It's because you're a weirdo. Scarf.
Yeah,
weird
stuff.
Slandering Salah.
That is weird. There we go. Question from MB says, for the three of you, favorites and underdogs for the Champions League this season. My favorites, you gotta go. For me, this is PSG. As much as it pays me to say this, Manchester City, Chelsea, Bayern Munich. That's probably my four.
What about us?
Nah, you'll be there though, but I think I put those four above you. However, I think you're in the next crop. I've already said I think if PSG don't win it, unfortunately, the Champions League comes to England. I don't think it's coming to the red side of Manchester. So I've already geared up for that.
Yeah, can I just say to Lengan Sweet's comment, right?
Yeah, Lengan Sweet's a City fan, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I am 100% behind what you're saying. What I was saying is like, Aki's not that bad when you watch him, but it's like he's bad luck. I don't know how to say it because it's not like he's that bad. I didn't watch him and think, oh my God, he's shocking. Like, you know how you watch like Mendy sometimes and you're like, he lost that game. Mm-hmm. I didn't look at Aki tonight and think he's the sole reason why we conceded 3 goals. But it was kind of like he was making like quite a lot of defensive headers that were good. But then because the game was so end to end, it's like the 3 goals came and it was his man every time.
No, he was to blame.
Not like he was really bad. It's hard to explain it because it wasn't one of them disaster classes. And it happened against Leicester in the Community Shield. Aki was really, really, really good that whole game. And then he gave away a penalty in the 80 whatever minute. And Leicester went on and won it. And it's like, he wasn't that bad. But because he gave away the penalty, everything done for the rest of the time was just forgotten about. And that's why I kind of do feel sorry for him. But it's kind of like...
No, but the point of defending is like...
Diaz and Laporte and Stones, it just feels a bit more secure at the back. We still...
Sorry to cut you off. Large up time to shine as well for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. If you want to become a member, the link is underneath in the description. I knew I went tripping because someone else rejoined. That's what it was. But large up time to shine for becoming a member. I'm not sure what level you've gone to, but there is Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, Sarcasm City General, 3 levels and great perks, including taking your comment or question, take priorities on Q&As, being able to join in on Q&As plus more. But back to go on, Jan, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, in terms of what Lengan Sweet's saying, I do agree. It's not him. It's not one of them where you can point him out. It's just kind of like the way it was today. It appeared to be his man because, like, Ruben Diaz was like flipping out because he was just like seeing the ball come in and go in, and he was like, "What the fuck?" But it's just one of them. I think, me personally, I think these players like Aki. They've joined Man City. They probably need that run of games. Like John Stones came in last season and got a run of games. And don't get me wrong, his form was very good, but he had that run of games to kind of get used to things. Whereas Aki is like in for 1 game and then out for 3. And then he'll be in for 1 game and then out for 4. And it's like, it's not really, he's not getting that consistency that's going to make him be, you know, one of the best centre-backs in our team. Do you know what I mean? So,
it's like, Aki's a weird one because I never really rated him that highly as a defender at Bournemouth. But when he joined City, I did think that he'd suit well into Pep's system because he's good on the ball. And City, because of Pep's system, City don't really have to do like loads of defending in it. So I thought that would probably benefit him. But
it's weird because he's good with his head and we don't have a lot of centre-backs that are good with their head. So, like, when the balls were coming over the top today, he was just heading them back out. So it's like he is useful. Like, I honestly think if he played a run of games, he'd be okay. The problem is that we don't have, if we've got Laporte fit, Stones fit, Diaz fit, he's the fourth choice, just naturally by talent, you know. So me personally, I thought this season it would be Diaz and Laporte, and that's what it's been so far. The only reason why it wasn't Laporte tonight is because he's injured. So Pep seems to agree with me that that's our two best talented centre backs. John Stones, his form was unreal last season. So yeah, if he's still in that form now, then you know it's good because it's good to rotate. Because the thing is, like, the idea of having three great centre backs, I would have put Aki in that conversation with them, even though I do rate him. But yeah, to have them three great centre backs, like, it's for situations like this where Laporte gets injured or Stones gets injured. Unfortunately, they're both injured, so it's really not helped. But yeah, at City, we've waited a long time to have more than one great centre back. Like, we always had just company, and then we had like Otamendi, who was kind of great sometimes and then terrible other times. Same with Demichelis, because he was at the end of his career. Just Mangala, shocking. You know, like, we had so many defenders that it's like you just couldn't trust them. So to actually have a Laporte that you can trust and a Stones that you can trust and a Diaz that you can trust, it's nice to see. But yeah, it's unfortunately they're getting injured at the same time, which doesn't help our situation. But yeah, do you want me to answer the question now?
I only answered half of it, so I'm gonna let you go in a sec, because I said favorites. I give you underdogs. I'm looking at Atletico Madrid.
Nah, that's shit.
That's why they're underdogs, fam. I'm not gonna pick a great side to be underdogs, am I? Like, that's it. You give who your underdogs.
I'm going Real Madrid, you know.
That's what's gonna be my second. Real Madrid.
I swear they got Suarez.
Atletico Madrid finished above Real Madrid last season.
Yeah, but they're not good, trust me. They almost lost to Porto today.
I don't think they're good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand your logic there. Atletico Madrid.
Atletico got two decent players.
It's debatable.
Camavinga's been doing really bad.
And it's
really
debatable.
Well.
That's what I'm saying. You telling me Atletico and Real Madrid is not a debatable? Are they that far apart? So Real Madrid should win La Liga by a canter, then, according to you, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, okay. All right. As I was saying, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid was going to be my second pick.
You know, when Flawless goes out, all right, in that sarcastic way, he knows that.
Because, like, and Jan knows, like, Jan would love to get onto me for that, but she knows that I'm spot on when it comes to this and that, but we move. Like, obviously, I'm not going to pick a great side. That's why it's underdogs. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. Who's the third? Probably your mob, actually. Probably Liverpool.
I don't even think Liverpool.
They're underdogs.
I don't think they're underdogs.
If you're not top, to me, in my opinion, if I don't put you in the top four, you're underdogs. If you're not top four,
semi-finalist, your prediction. To be fair,
if you're not top four, yeah. So that's what I would say, and that's not a shot at Liverpool. I just think you're below them in terms of the squad depth will get you. So yeah, I'd probably go the two Madrid clubs, and your mob.
Let me have a look at who's.
Go on, Ryan. You can go. Go on. While you look at that, I'll let Ryan go. Go on. Dortmund and maybe a shot.
Nah, I wouldn't say Dortmund can't defend for shit, but like,
yeah, that's why they're the underdogs, fam. You don't if you're that good, you do understand the term underdogs. Underdogs have deficiencies. Every underdog you pick is gonna have a deficiency. Go on, pick your underdogs.
About the minute, like something about where you.
So they don't have Haaland and Bellingham.
Yeah, there's two good players in it, but like,
yeah, but
they still got to have something about where you think they could actually maybe win it in it.
Pick your underdogs then, innit? Pick your underdogs.
Favorites: PSG or Man City.
Nah, pick 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? So you just
PSG,
got PSG,
Man City, Chelsea. Can I pick 5?
Yeah, pick 5. Yeah, cool.
PSG, Man City, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Liverpool.
Right, that's 5. Right, underdogs.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, who else?
Oh, what? Do you have to pick more than one? Okay.
Yeah, you have to pick at least 2. That's why it's underdog status.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Real Madrid have hella deficiencies. This is my point. That's why they're underdogs. So
I
when
still
you say
think they got
they
something
have
about them.
they do. Did I not pick Real Madrid as my underdogs too? But are they favorites? No. Why are they not your favorites? Because their team's not that good.
But then Juve aren't that good. I was thinking Juve, but even they're not good, innit? Like, I'd probably say you lot, you know.
You smoking bath
If
salts.
Ollie,
Jan,
especially if Ollie gets sacked soon,
Jan.
then
Oh,
you
if
lot
Ollie
become-
gets sacked, it's game on. If Ollie gets sacked, it's game on. But he's here. You know what I'm saying? So we.
But
move.
I reckon
Go on,
underdogs, you could get further than what you actually. I still think you'll get out of the group comfortably, but like you could go further than what you actually might think.
If
Still,
you don't go out of the group, that's shocking, Matt.
I'm not saying you'll win it, but I think you could get further than what you actually think.
Yeah, that's the whole point of winning.
Could do. I'm not saying you. I'm saying there's a
know.
possibility you could
Basically,
get further than what you think.
Outside of your favorites, would we be one of the favorites? If we eliminate the 5 that you named, do we make your top 3?
Yeah.
All right, so we're one of your underdogs then. That's wild, but we move. Go on, Jan.
No, because I think your team, Champions League's a weird one still. Like, as shit as Ollie is, Di Matteo's won it before, innit?
Manager.
Your manager is shit, don't get me wrong, but Di Matteo's won it before, innit? Like,
that was Di Matteo. He was probably better than that manager.
You reckon he's better than Ollie? Like,
yes, I think
Di
you're better
Matteo
than
wasn't
Ollie.
good in it. Like, he wasn't that good.
I'm not saying he is, but are you telling me Ollie's that good?
No, he's shit. But I'm
That's
just
my
saying,
point. The bars
your
on the
team
floor.
is probably better than what Chelsea had that year.
Oh,
as well.
Definitely. But I think that's a one-off.
But yeah, no. But you just underdogs is a kind of one-off thing as well. It's like I'm not. This isn't me saying you're going to win it.
Yeah, I know you're not saying that.
I'm saying that. I'm only saying
competition. You got to think about competition as well.
You could be surprised by how far you might actually get in the competition. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, quarterfinals, but also as well, we got to remember 2 things: new manager bounce for Di Matteo, number 1, and 2, the competition when it wasn't as strong. Now,
yeah, competition wasn't that year. I say competition. What year was it? Was it 2012?
2012.
That was a pretty shit year for Champions League, to be fair.
I'm saying they played it wasn't the best. I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm saying it's stronger now. When I look at the 3 English teams, I look at Bayern Munich, I look PSG, I look at those 5, and I'm like, yeah,
it's hard to compete still. Yeah, when you look at those 5,
they did play Pep's basketball. We know what Pep's like in Champions League. He has his moments. Go on, Jan.
I mean, no, we have to be honest. Chelsea, as much as they defended and put a lot of out, they did get lucky against Barcelona in quite a few aspects in those games. Like Barcelona hitting the bar, missing penalties, shots cleared off the but Chelsea did get pretty lucky in that run. I can't lie.
And new manager bounce as well.
Yeah,
let's not forget that. It's a new manager bounce. Ours is long gone. Go on, Jan.
Okay. My favourites are Sheriff.
Yeah. It's just making up words now.
Nah, they beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0 tonight.
Making up football teams, innit? What the hell?
Sheriff,
Go to bed, innit?
They're in they're top of group. What group are they? Group D. They're in the same group as Real Madrid.
Head in his hands from what you're saying, bloody hell.
So they're top in the group. They've got the same points as Real Madrid, but they've got more goals than Real Madrid. So that's them. No, I'm joking. I think my favourites would have to be obviously PSG based on their squad. I do think though there's a lot of pressure on them. And it's whether they can handle that pressure, because it's not great when you're favourites. Like, that's the problem we've had for a while, because it's like we're expected to win it to the point where it's kind of like, when you're champions of the Premier League and everyone wants to beat you so they can say we beat the champions. It's kind of like that. It's like, even though we haven't won it yet, everyone wants to knock City out so they can say we knocked out the favourite sort of thing. So there's always a lot of pressure on us, and I think that's what has caused a lot of our results that probably we shouldn't and we wouldn't normally have. Like, I
think that would be the same with Chelsea though this season. I think Chelsea have got a very good chance of winning it again.
Run through the rest. So you got PSG. Run through the rest.
Obviously, so this
before you guys give us the reasons, I just want to hear your teams. Then you can go back and give us the reasons. They give us just your teams. Then run back your reasons. So you got PSG.
Up there. Bayern Munich are always up there.
You got
Then
fourth, fifth.
there's teams that you can't rule out. So I wouldn't rule out Chelsea. I don't think they'll win it back to back. I don't think they'll retain it, but you can't rule them out because they are very strong. But not Bayern Munich, Real Madrid again. They're Champions League specialists. Even when they're not at their best, they seem to find their way past the group stage. Even last season, remember, I think they only got out the group on the last day.
Who's this? Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Like they were going to go out, and then they redeemed themselves late on as well. Ended up going through, and they didn't go out until the semi-final. Right.
So give us your so your four favorites. So you got PSG, City, Chelsea. Give us one more.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. All right, give us like your three underdogs.
The underdogs. Oh, this is where it gets difficult. I think
it is. MB asked some good questions.
I haven't watched all the games as well. I don't know.
Yeah. Just go off the squads then, like beforehand. When the groups was drew, who did you look at and go, all right? If so, eliminate. So here's how we'll do it. If the 4 teams you picked weren't in the competition, who would be your 3-4 favorites? So if there's no City, there's no Chelsea, there's no PSG, there's no Bayern Munich, who would you be looking at? Like who's going to win the competition?
Okay, so it'd probably be Real Madrid, Liverpool, or
no Atletico.
Oh, Chelsea.
Now you mentioned Chelsea, innit? Oh, see, you got Chelsea as underdogs, yeah? Let's go. You just shitting on the English competition. Love that.
Did I say Chelsea? I said Chelsea.
Nah, this is how we running it. I'm the Chelsea fan. She just shitting on you lot. She's saying you lot are underdogs for the Champions League. You lot are washed. You're not going to win the Premier League. She chatting bare shit and that. You know, personally, I wouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I forgot. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know. Like, I like Dortmund. I like Jude Bellingham in particular.
But they're going to come nowhere near winning the Champions League.
I don't think they're going to win it, but I also don't think Real Madrid are going to win it this season.
That's the whole point of it.
No, but I wouldn't even put Dortmund as underdogs. I just think.
So you don't think outside of the top 4, you don't think they're in the next 5? Are they not top 9 in the Champions League?
Yeah.
I'm
talking to Ryan Dortmund. You know what it is? Are they top 9 in the Champions League?
Didn't they get further than you last season?
No, they got same stage.
Are they not top 9?
Probably, but I just can't see any scenario in which Dortmund come close to winning it.
But that's the whole point of underdogs. You're not supposed to see them in a scenario that they winning it. That's why they're your underdog pick. This is why they didn't make your top 4 or 5.
Like Chelsea,
you think they're outside.
Underdogs, I feel like with underdogs.
So you're telling me they don't have players?
I feel like with underdogs, you still got to imagine. You can imagine them some scenario in which they win it. I can't imagine Dortmund winning it.
I think that's the whole point of them being underdogs.
Yeah, but with underdogs, you still have something there where it's like.
But they're not your top underdog pick.
At this stage last season, you wouldn't have said Chelsea were going to win it based on how they were at this stage under Lampard.
Mm-hmm. It's an underdog state. If you think they're the 8th best team in the Champions League, which I probably think they're around that, you're not going to picture them winning it. That's why it's an underdog.
Yeah.
They're the 8th or 9th best team, 10th best team. Like, you're not looking at, that's not a probability because you think there's 7 or 8 teams better than them. So that's why I don't see a scenario. I agree with you. I don't see a scenario where Dortmund win the Champions League. But them as an underdog pick makes sense when you have a goal scorer in Haaland and you have Bellingham in the mix.
And underdog doesn't necessarily mean that they win it because you would expect that one of the top 4 wins it. Like you would expect that it's either City, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, or PSG. That's who you would expect to win it. Chances are that won't be the final 4 because chances are we'll end up with like a City PSG or a Chelsea Bayern before before get to the end. Do you know what I mean?
She was trying to be funny with the sheriff thing. Large Up Lewis, he says, lucky, where everyone's sleeping on Bayern Munich. Nah, they're in my mix. I said that. They're one of my favorites. Like I said, I just can't see the trophy not coming to if it doesn't go PSG.
I actually think Bayern Munich are the most likely to win it.
Large Up, I'm Mr. Sachs. That's what I'll call you. Jan, who beat Guardiola in the final again with the sky drop to super chat.
He beat himself by fucking not playing Fernandinho. That's what happened.
Time to Shine also says, and who's a new member, he says, anyone know if teams can trigger that Haaland clause in January or not the summer? My dad was actually asking me this today.
I don't think you can.
Nah, I think it's what's it called?
I think you can put
I think it's
you can put an offer on the table for him in January.
Yeah.
But the thing is, say for example, City did that, United are going to do it. Everyone's going to do it, and then he's going to have a whole list.
Yeah, he's going to take his pick.
Get sold. His price tag is going to go through the roof.
Yeah. Flawless, not just Haaland. Don't sleep on man like Malin as well. See, you have more info than me. I knew that Dortmund
I like
had
Gio
more
Reyna
players.
as well.
Who you like? Who?
Gio Reyna.
See,
he's like, I don't think he's that young now, but he's one of their players.
See, so there's more. That's what I'm saying. They've got players there. That's why I put them like 8th, 9th, and that. But
he's the one that I was telling you about, where he had that really sad story that his brother died just after the Aguero goal. Because their dad used to play for City.
Wait, is it Claudio? Reyna's son? Right, I know who you're talking about.
So he plays for USA. That guy, he plays for Dortmund.
Who are you talking about? Hey, we got over 50 of you lot watching, and we don't even have 40 likes. Get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up. How we got over 50 of you lot watching and not even 40 likes? Get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? I know Ryan's on there, but still get the likes up.
Sure, man.
Lewis, it says, has anyone mentioned Joe Matip getting bent over like one stripper tonight? Fuck, Ryan.
I haven't seen the highlights back, so I haven't seen it yet, so I can't comment.
To
be fair, he tried to flick it and ended up always giving an assist. Good pass.
I don't remember him trying to flick the ball for it.
I thought you said you just didn't see it.
I don't even know what he was trying to do.
I don't remember that happening still.
Underdogs' greatest enemies are called Overcat, says Winter Surfer. Large up for the super chat. NB says, Jan, I heard City are looking at Calvin Phillips. Thoughts on him as a player. Let go, man. Let go.
City have been linked to Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, and apparently Pep has asked for all three. So I don't believe.
What are the same?
What?
He's targeting one of them.
There'll be a story one day saying Pep after Declan Rice. The next day it's a story saying Pep has asked for Calvin Phillips, and the next day it's Pep's asked for, whoever else it is, Basuma or whoever. Like, it's just every single day. It's just like, I don't believe City transfer rumours. It's a load of shit. Honestly.
Fair enough.
Calvin Phillips I don't get the hype around Calvin Phillips, man.
Get off your chest.
He's so overrated. Isn't oh my days, man. He's not that good, innit? Like, he's good, that's it, innit? He ain't Man City. He's not good enough for Man City, I'm afraid.
I agree.
He's a good. I'm just not keen on him, innit? He's so overrated, man.
Surprisingly, I 100% agree with you on that, right?
I don't see it, man.
I think he's good, and that's that.
I think he's a good player. But people, after he had that Croatia game, people hyped him up so much. Honestly,
it's the English. It's the English tax.
Bro, he's not Man City level still.
Larger, my bro Harris in the comments as well. The
Big up Harris, top red Harris, innit?
This guy.
I'm like top red Harris.
Mike was doing up gangman style, trying to block shots all day, all game. Says Lewis. Lewis, if you want a link, let me know, man. I'm saying. Let me say, Harris says, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep watching this. Large up, man. Large up, my guy Harris. He'll be back soon.
Right, top red.
Question for the panel.
On the stream last night?
Say that again?
Did I fall asleep on the stream last night?
I'm not sure. You might have, but I removed you. I put you, just in case you woke up and you were snoring or you said something or we heard you dribble. I was like, let me just remove it.
How can you hear someone dribble?
Because when it hits the pillow, you get what I'm saying?
You can't hear that though, really, unless you put the mic on the pillow, and even then you probably won't be able to hear.
The mic might be in it. Why are you just spoiling? Never mind. That's spoiling the joke. You know what I'm saying?
I did fall asleep, so when I woke up, and then I only got 3 hours sleep anyway, so it was wasted time.
That's why I removed it, just in case you would have woke up and said something in it. Like it's happened to Timo on the NBA streams, where this guy just fell asleep and was just snoring. Yeah, this guy.
You know what? Right now, because I'm so ill, I probably would be snoring as well, innit?
Yeah, that's why I save you in it. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna let you get clipped up for snoring and that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
But you let me get clicked up when apparently I lose my composure, innit?
I didn't know that was coming. That was your fault. That was your fault, and that. You know what I'm saying? You thought she looked that good that you lost your marbles. That's
No,
on
I've
you.
already said the reason why that happens.
Yeah, right. Okay, innit? We all know innit, like the reason why, but we move. Just own it. And the fact that you don't own it makes it worse. If that's me, I'm just owning it. If that ever happens to me, you know, it won't because I'm much more composed than you are. But if it did, I just own it. Be like, yeah, the girl looked good. And then that's that. But you just got all embarrassed, went as red as your shirt, and then covered your face. And that just made it funnier. It is what it is. And because it's you, it just made it funnier. Question for the panel: who do you see as the Champions League surprise package? For example, you don't expect them to go far, but they end up reaching the
we just
quarterfinals
answer
or
that?
semi-finals or even the final. Now he's kind of switched the question up, so he's not necessarily our winner, but someone a surprise team in the quarterfinals. So, for instance, if
It's hard to know right now. I'd say, you know what, a team that I didn't mention that is a shout.
go on.
And this team are a bit of a strange team in terms of 1 year they'll be fantastic, the next year they're shocking, and that's Ajax. Because Ajax are one of the teams.
Ajax is a shout.
They find themselves. It's kind of like, you know, when we're talking about Italy in the World Cup. Sorry, not the World Cup, in the Euros. And it's like Italy are that sort of team where they find themselves in finals, even when they're not the best team.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I obviously predicted in the Euros that they would make the final, just based on that. And I feel like Ajax are that sort of team as well. Like, they don't necessarily look like a great team on paper or anything like that, but they'll probably find themselves in the quarters or the semis.
Yeah. This is basically asking who else. Yeah, this is basically asking who do you have below your underdogs. So who's the level below your underdog? So what team do you have like 10th and onwards in the Champions League? And I'm not really particular too sure. Maybe I don't know, in the Milan.
As well.
In the Milan. Say again.
It's a bit early as well because it's only one game in, you say. Because if Bruges go and beat Leipzig on game week 2, they put themselves in a whole different conversation. Do you know what I mean? Because they've then taken points off PSG and Leipzig, and then if they get a point off City, they could qualify. So that means that either City or PSG are going out. So
I like how you think they're getting a point against City.
but
hypothetically talking, she's talking about.
Who knows? Like, we don't know. I've not played them before. We don't know. Like,
They had Mignolet in net, you know. Mignolet.
I let it go because of the hypothetical, because I see where she was going. I was letting it get.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I would expect City and PSG to get out, but we've seen strange things happen because I would have put money on United going out of the group going through in that group last season.
That's why you made a mistake.
After the first 2 games, I would have said Man United are definitely through, and it didn't happen. So
that was such a good night when they got knocked out.
Yeah,
by
it's just one of them, isn't it? You just don't know. And then Liverpool, I swear, Liverpool, like, was it last season or the season before? Like, you got out of the group on the last night.
Yes, we've done that a few times.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Sometimes, like, you think, like, a team are going straight through, they're going to top the group with ease. Next minute, you know, you wait until the last day to see if you can beat, you know, whatever team it is to get through. So, I don't know.
For this, probably.
Everyone said with Real Madrid last season, they were saying Real Madrid were going into the Europa League last season.
Yeah,
and then in the last minute, they stayed up and then they made it all the way to the semi. Do you know what I mean? So,
right. To answer the question, probably I think Jan's got a great shot with Ajax. Probably one of the Italian teams. Maybe Inter Milan, Juventus. I think they're the ones I would look at. Like,
Inter Milan are going to be pissed because they conceded late.
That's who I'd look at.
And they
how about United
as well?
What about us? Yeah, you know what? We are in that. Yeah, we are in that bracket in terms of if we reach a quarterfinal, that would surprise me.
Really, I think you should easily be getting to a quarters.
All right, okay.
I think you should. You should definitely be getting out of the group. I think depending on who your draw is,
they'll get out of the group.
But if you draw,
I don't know.
If you draw like a PSG next, you might go out. Whereas if you draw like a
what we're failing to realize
here, maybe you could beat an Ajax or a Dortmund.
We've never seen attacks like this before in sport. This is new. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is new. We've never seen attacks like Oli attacks in football. Say again?
Mark Hughes tax was bad, man.
Mark Hughes tax is bad, but the Mark Hughes tax wasn't on this scale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is on the grandest scale. This is one of the most successful teams
And Mark
in the
Hughes
world.
didn't have nowhere near the squad and team
One
that
of the
Ollie's
biggest
got.
teams, one of the biggest teams in world football, and we're seeing it on the grandest scales. We're seeing it on TV in terms of the Premier League on a weekly basis. We're seeing it in the Champions League. This tax has never been seen before, and I think people are not realizing how hefty this is. And I tell people all the time, it's the heftiest tax, not just in the sporting world, in life. It's bigger than road tax, council tax, YouTube tax when they take their piece out, Twitch tax. I'm not even sure if they do tax, but Ollie tax is hefty. It's like 90%. Actually, it's legit. It's ridiculous.
Flawless tax, yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Hey, I'm exceptional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about.
Not as good as me, though.
After that, YB foolishness and Man United considered dark horse is just asking. I personally wouldn't put us in the dark horse bracket, but if someone did,
with that squad, you should be winning it, man.
Yeah, again.
Final minimum.
Ollie tax.
Do you honestly think you don't get out?
Do you not
think there's a chance you don't get out of the group?
Is there a chance? Could it? All right, if it happened, would it surprise me? No.
Really? It would surprise me. I know you lost your first game. I know you lost your pretty much easiest game in the group, essentially. But, like, if you do lose your next game, who's your next game? The Champions League.
I think Villarreal.
Will it be at home? Yeah, it'll be at home because you played away the other day.
Wait, is it Atalanta? Someone in the chat let us know.
Someone in the chat let us know.
Villarreal.
If you lose your next game, then it does put you in a difficult position because losing your first two games leaves very low margin for error for the rest of it still.
Zeno, don't do this. Like I said, if we went out, it wouldn't surprise me. If we finished out of side of the top four, it wouldn't surprise me. I keep saying this. We have never seen attacks like this before on this scale in football.
Imagine if you do go out in the group and he still keeps his job.
He would keep his job.
I don't see how that can happen.
He would keep his job because
he probably would.
What it is for our owners is top four. As long as if it looks like we're not going to finish top four, then they'll get rid of him. We're Arsenal.
It'll be 2 years in a row that would happen.
They don't care.
And this is in an easy group as well.
They do not. I'm here to tell you right now, they don't care. They don't care. Because there's many a times he should have been gone. They do not care. How many bad things have to happen for people to realize the board and the owners don't care about Ollie as long as he finishes in the top four? How many times are people going to be shocked about Manchester United getting poor results and poor performances and losing to teams that we shouldn't? I keep telling people about this manager. Keep telling people about this manager. But people don't want to hear me. Oh, why are you so negative? Blah blah blah.
It will be funny if you do get knocked out of the group, and the Ollie Inners still trying to defend him. That would be still
defend him.
I know they'll defend him.
I say this all the time.
These men were saying that if McTominay, you lot really miss McTominay the other day, and if he was in the team, then I was like, fucking hell. Is that what standards United have become to where they're missing McTominay? Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. We don't miss him, but we move. Like I said, I need to find me a girl who backs me the way Ollie Inner's back Ollie Inner in it. That's the type of backing I need.
I always back
you. You know what I'm saying? You know you don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. So don't even try it. You know what I'm saying? Ask for your help. DM me the other day and you was like, no, blah, blah, blah.
Well, what happened?
You know what I'm saying? Ask for assistance on something and she didn't want to help, man, but we move. Flawless. What did I say about...
You're horrible, Jan.
Say again?
Oh, that! Nah, you're taking the piss. I just thought what you were referring to. You're taking the piss out of my life. If I could be asked, I would leave this shit right now. I just clapped up your animal. Oh my fucking god. I need a way.
Inside joke, people in it. He still should have helped, man, but we move in that. Flawless, what did I say about PSG? Hey, Zeno, you was talking about, oh, we can win the Champions League. Did you still think that? Me and Zeno will be, I was going to message you actually. Me and Zeno back, I was going to say tomorrow, 5 p.m. UK time for the Man United podcast. We talking the fallout from the YB game. Zeno also says, Ollie taxes hefty, blood on his hands, genuinely needs to be arrested for letting down his squad. Ollie taxes 90%. You're getting nothing from your paycheck. And I get nothing from my team. Vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's 10% vibes. That's all I get. That's literally it. Got me out here having to shut up around Manchester City fans and Chelsea. I can't talk to them. I'm not in my weight class.
I still can't believe you lost to that team last night, you know.
I'm not even shocked. I wasn't even mad.
I actually can't. They're not even a good team.
Fam, I know.
They're one of the worst teams in the Champions League this season.
I know.
Like,
And you know
and
what
they
happened?
they were dominating you before the red
You know
card.
what's the pattern here? Because last year we lost to one of the worst teams in the Champions League. Do you see the pattern?
The Turkish Arsenal.
Yeah. Do you see the pattern? So we lost. So this year
You
we
might
lost to
just
one
lost
of the
to the
worst
Swiss
teams.
Arsenal.
Wait. So this year we lost to one of the worst teams in the Champions League. The year before we lost to one of the worst teams in the Champions League. Ollie's never won a Champions League game without a penalty. We've lost 7 out of 11 games in the Champions League. Yeah, he's never won a Champions League game without a penalty.
I saw his Champions League win percentage. It was horrendous.
There you go, innit? You know what I'm saying? There you go.
I don't know what the Ole Gunnar is seeing this guy, genuinely.
He's Villarreal. Man says, flawless, will Jose Mourinho be considered the greatest manager of all time when he wins the Scudetto with Roma? Not now, no, but his run will be remembered. I think Mourinho has one of the best.
Oh, his
prime is one of the best ever. So his run from 2003 to 2010, that 7-year period is something.
2010 Mourinho.
Yeah. That run is something else. Like certain people are like Fergie. Well, Fergie's entire career was a run. Like he had a 30-year run. Like we won't see that. But outside of that, Pep's run is incredible. Mourinho's is right up there. His is incredible. I think Pep's is the only one that's longer. Outside of Fergie the GOAT, like he solidified in a space of his own.
Pep's like 31.
And there's Pep. Because when did Pep first manage? 06? Was it 06?
Nah, it was 2008,
I think.
7-8.
Okay,
no, I think it was 8-9 actually.
So from 2007 to 2021, and he's still going. So if you look at his 14-year run, it's been incredible. Like you can't.
Yeah.
And like I said,
31 trophies in that time.
Yeah.
But no way. That team you played last night, yesterday was their second ever win in their Champions League history.
There we go. And you still think it would be shock if we don't get out of the group?
But that was Young Boy's second win in their Champions League history.
That's the first time they've scored 2 goals in a game.
Oh, that's mad.
Says, flawless. Surely, if we go out the group stages, top Reds can't make any excuses for him. Don't make excuses for him. I told you, man. They the girl who knows their boyfriend ain't shit.
You know how depressing the Champions League is? Man City are the second team, the second fastest team to get to 50 wins in the Champions League with absolutely no trophies to show.
David says, flawless,
for the sake of winning.
Did you see what man said in the Flawless? Did you see what man said in the post-match press conference after the game? Man said maybe we should have push a midfielder closer to Ronaldo to help him up front. Winds me up. I don't pay attention to his press. I don't watch his press conferences. I've not watched them. The only way I find out is when I'm on streams and people in the comments tell me what he says. I judge him by his actions. I don't want to hear what you have to say to back up your bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I'm taking a banner into Old Trafford if we don't make out the group and he's still in the job if he's not top of the league. Time to shine. Do what you got to do in it.
Yeah, but you don't get beat up in Old Trafford. Everyone there loves Ollie. They're all
That's actually true, you know.
Time to shine. Be careful in that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
they all they all still sing his name in there.
Yeah, they're singing his name. Apparently some guy was saying he went there and he realized that everyone is Ollie. But it is weird because social media has allowed you to kind of have narratives that aren't actually true. So like you'll have like people will believe something as fact, but like it's not actually the case.
You know, but the thing is what people also do as well, there's a time and a place. I'm Ollie out. When United are playing, I'm there supporting the team, supporting Ollie. That's not for me to get whatever off my chest. I'm focused on the game. I'm supporting Ollie. I'm supporting the players. I'm supporting Manchester United. Same way, if there's a player on the pitch you don't rate, you're not gonna boo that player. You know what I'm saying? If he plays poorly, after the game you're asked about it, that's different. I'm not gonna go to OT and be like, yeah, Ollie out. Ollie. Like, no, I'm there to ride for my team. Like, this is the set. Do I rate this guy? No, whatever. We gonna run this for this first minute to the 90th minute, and then after that, we gonna run this. And then, after that, we'll decide. Like, there's plenty of players I don't rate. Well, it's like, no, I'm not gonna go to the ground. Like, that's not the place to do it. Go there. I'm there to sing, support, shout abuse at supporters, shout abuse at opposition players, and that's that. And then wherever the result is, then I'll give my thoughts on the game afterwards.
Bro, I don't rate Joe Gomez. I'm still singing his name during the game.
That's what it is. You're still gonna sing his name because you want Joe Gomez to do the best possible.
Exactly.
Because he's playing for your club. You know, be like, yeah, boo, your shit. Like, no. After the game, you can talk about. I don't think Joe Gomez was.
Oh yeah, I've got two things to say. I've got something to say about a certain Liverpool player who I've been criticising for a while, having another stinker today. But also about the Ollie thing is
Don't talk about Thiago like that, man. That's harsh, fam. Come on,
Thiago
man.
came on the bench off the bench last 10 minutes. It weren't him.
No surprise in it. He's
You
always
don't
on the
even
bench.
start.
He's always on the bench.
You lot are pricks, you know. He
Guy
started
always
against
on the
Leeds
bench.
and put in an arguably man of the match
That's
performance. So
always on
put
the
some respect in his name.
Why is this guy always on the
For
bench?
AC Milan and dropped him straight away.
Why is this guy always on the bench?
No,
yo?
but you know
what I'm
about the
saying?
Ollie thing. I think what's done him a favour is the fact that there were no fans in the stadium last year. Otherwise, you probably would have seen a lot more discontent. But obviously,
Some of them
people are gassed to be back inside stadiums. People are happy to be back singing sentiments back and all that rubbish. Yeah, so like it's giving Ollie a bit more time in it. But the longer this goes on and they see these performances, the more people, even the top reds, might actually start to think, "Oh, like is he the right man and all that." But the Liverpool player I wanted to get onto was Jota in it. Yeah. Because I've said for time, this guy's overrated, innit? I've seen the deficiencies in his game over the months. He was shit today, man. He's not that good, innit? Like
Liverpool tax.
it's when these Liverpool fans are here. I watched a Liverpool stream the other day on another channel saying that he can become world class. No, he's getting nowhere near world class.
That's wild. World class.
Nowhere near world class. He's not got ability like that, innit? He's not got ability like that. He's not that good in it. He's all right. That's it, innit? That's it. I don't think he's good enough to start for us. I'm still having Firmino over him all day long. I don't care what anyone thinks, innit? Firmino's a much better footballer than Diogo Jota, innit?
Eddie's saying there, I've got people making fun of me because the guy who scored the winning goal doesn't even start for the USA national team. He comes off the bench. Yeah, hey, you're not supposed to laugh there. That wasn't a cute laugh. I'm gonna mute your ass. You know what I'm saying? You need to relax. Kevin Lewis. No. You need to relax chatting shit. I ain't always
chatting shit.
Yeah, chatting shit. And I asked him, never mind. United fans deserve this. Maybe not flawless, but United fans deserve this humbling. I don't deserve
it too.
Why do I deserve it? Wait. All right, let's get into this. Why do I deserve it?
Because you were texting me saying we've got Cristiano Ronaldo now. You've got no chance. Man City going trophyless. Chelsea going trophyless. We're taking the lot. Fuck you guys. I was getting all that kind of crap. I had to text him back saying, "Are you serious? Is this a Man United fan?" And he was like, "Yeah, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo. Serial winner, best player in the world, all that crap."
Yeah, they don't even believe that.
What's happening with the quad then?
All right. Anyway, my quad. I need to get in the gym and I need to build my quad still. Man, slim. You know what I'm saying? My two.
Yeah, I got some dumbbells I can give you to me.
You got two dumbbells, yeah? Nah, yeah. You keep them. You use them, fam. Me and you talk a lot of shit, so we need to
dumbbells at home.
When people run up us. I legit don't have dumbbells at home, but you keep them. Because you talk a lot of shit, so people might try you in it. So you gotta be prepared. So have I.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair,
so you need to. I need to get in the gym.
Big time. Both of you need to bulk up big time.
100%.
No, sure, man. Oh yeah, you've seen us. To be fair,
you'll be getting wrestled by a girl.
I'm hella. I already know I'm hella skinny in it. My.
Yeah, but Jan, Jan, wait till I see you next in it because of all your De Bruyne. I mean Liverpool Thiago slander in it.
I don't need to slander Thiago.
You know what we need to do?
All I said
wait one second.
Did not start.
Yeah, you know what we need to do? We need to hold. We need to be on. We need to be on the weight bench as much as Thiago's on the Liverpool bench. Then we'll be fine. But we move.
That was good. Still, that was good. I can't. Yeah, that was good. Still, I'll give you that.
And MB says flawless Jeremiah is the worst Ollie in there I know. The reason why I allow Jeremiah and I don't get onto him as much because he's young. Yeah, he's young. And he's only started watching football in 2016, so I'm not going to get onto him.
Right.
That's bullying.
Let me get this right. He started watching football in 2016 and he's cocky about Man United. How?
I think he's just hope. And he's got young energy.
Wait. Jan. You know what youngers are like. Look at the prick that we have to deal with in the top right. They don't have reasonable, arguments and logic. Is that youthful optimism? That's why Ryan thinks Liverpool are going to win the quadruple. That's why Jeremiah thinks we're going to win the double.
Growing up.
That's what it is.
With me, it's like, well, I've been supporting Liverpool since 7 years old, innit? But like, I was quite pessimistic, through like to 2010s and all that. Like, really, like, well, what's the hope in it? I want to get onto that in a moment, actually. But but then when we actually started winning the 2 trophies, I was like, that's when I've like started to become more gassed and hopeful of my team in it. But about that,
go on.
Obviously,
See,
that's
I
not
got
true.
Alfred
Obviously,
offside.
that's not true. In it, Origi's not better than Salah, but I'll shout out Origi. He played really well today. I can't lie. Yeah,
But yeah,
and that
like,
pass for
go,
the
go.
second goal. Whew.
I hear that. But yeah, that's why I don't get onto Jeremiah, because he doesn't know any better. And that's not a shot at him, because he knows his football. Like when you hear him talk, like aside from Manchester United, more often than not, like he's very good, but he doesn't know any better. And again, that's not a shot. He's just a proper kid. So I'm not gonna treat him like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to someone my age or someone like Ryan, who I know knows better, just be stupid at times. So that's why I'll stick it on him. Prime's the same. Like I know Prime knows better. Like if Ryan S was on here, even though he's younger than Jeremiah, I know he knows better. Whereas Jeremiah legit doesn't know any better. And he's learning because he's a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm not like, ain't gonna treat him now. You gotta treat him with kid rules. I can't treat him as like in grown adult rules. I think he's what, 17 or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
I think
like,
so.
He's a bit
something
older
like
than that. I think he's like 19.
Oh, is he 19? So if you started watching
18,
2016,
19.
he's what? That's 5 years ago. So you're talking, he's what? 30,
So United have been dead his whole career.
his whole, he didn't even see Fergie or nothing. He didn't see nothing. He didn't see
Fucking
Fergie.
hell.
He didn't
He
see
wasn't
nothing.
waiting.
Bro, he didn't even see David Moyes.
Yeah, that's the crazy. Yeah, he's Van Gaal era, isn't it?
That's mad.
And Lewis, if you believe this, you are stupid as this guy in the top right. If you believe her nonsense,
I
you know what I'm
believe
saying?
He's stupid.
You know what I'm saying? If you believe this nonsense, come on now.
That, to
Imagine
be
that
fair,
doesn't sound like me.
person though, me and Ryan were both there.
Well, when was this?
See, look, can't even get a lie together.
Man United are winning the quad.
Yo, Dan, where are you actually? Dan Levitt, if you're what, because you're a Wolves fan. What's your thoughts on Joe? I think yours is the best of what's it
So
called?
overrated.
Like, to get your opinion on him. Like, I definitely want to do that.
Apparently,
Notorious
this guy
FA
can become world class in it. That's what I'm
Yeah, that's wild. Less of that flawless. I'm 20. I don't think we're winning anything. But yeah, there's different. Like I say, there's people who are above their years in age. Like there's certain youngsters I talk to, and I'm like, you talk like an older head. Whereas some man talk like they're 17, 18. You understand when you're watching people on this, you're watching people who've been watching football 20 plus years, stuff like that. In Jan's case, 40 plus years. Like that's my point. You are talking to people who are very experienced and that type of thing. So that's what it is. See, and everyone's different. Flawless starts about United 2015. I'm Ollie out. Yeah, man, it's only right to be Ollie out. It's only right.
I don't know why you'd pick Man United at that time. Like you must have known it was going on a downward spiral.
Yo, Dan, let me know your thoughts on what's it called on Joe. What was he like for you lot, like Wolves? Do you think he's overrated? Do you think Ryan's being harsh? Is there deficiencies in his game?
On that same Liverpool show that I told you when people said he could become world class, and I was like, what the fuck? And they were also saying that he's improving. You know, he's getting even better, bro. He's getting worse. I don't know what these guys are watching. He's getting worse,
right,
bro.
Because I was born in 1991 and the Premier League started in 1992.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Right. Okay. Come on, Lewis, man. You know me better than that. It even sound like me what she said. You know what I'm saying? They even the terminologies I would use. No, it really wasn't. Everybody's fucking shit. I don't use that. Like that's not me. Come on now. That's not my pattern. Like I don't message them things. I don't message a lot of swear words.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you better apologize.
Actually, you don't swear a lot. Like when you
I'm
text.
not.
Even me, you don't swear at me a lot.
Well, exactly. And if someone's gonna swear, it would definitely be you. Like 1000%. It would be. I don't swear a lot in general. It's not really in my nature.
You actually don't still.
I never used to until I got my job.
Yeah, it makes sense still. That makes sense. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Make sure you do. Cafu says, flawless, give Ollie Manchester City squad, he'll get sacked. Yeah, 100%. We all know this.
I mean, we wouldn't have played Ollie in the first.
That's why when he's talking about, Ryan's talking about, oh, United definitely make it out of the group. I'm not so sure about all of them.
If you actually gave him Arsenal squad, he'd legit get relegated. He'd be the bottom team still.
Yes. Yeah.
He got Cardiff relegated bottom of the league.
And then left Cardiff.
Got sacked from Cardiff
the
2 months into the season because they were doing shit in the championship. Bro, this guy ain't even a good championship manager. This guy's a shit championship manager.
Not even a good championship manager. What you say, Jan?
No, I was saying that Cardiff fans were saying he's their worst ever manager.
Yeah, I retweeted something about that. Wait, I'll read out a tweet that a Cardiff fan put, yeah? Because I retweeted it earlier on today, innit? Wait, let me get it up. Oh, yeah. So, some United I think someone tweeted saying Cardiff decided Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't good enough to be their manager 7 years ago this week, and the Cardiff fan quote tweeted it saying, "Can say with 99% certainty he's the worst manager I'll ever see at Cardiff." And then another Cardiff fan put, "I wouldn't fucking take him back if he worked for free and brought money with him. He's a fucking PE teacher, one of those supply ones who you just boot footies at."
Shame.
That's what Cardiff fans think of him, you know.
He does look like one of them standing PE teachers, though.
Bro, he ain't even a manager. He ain't even their manager. You see Ronaldo and Bruno giving the instructions on the touchline yesterday.
Ronaldo would be fuming. Trust me.
Fuming.
There you go. I'm saying. So this is interesting. Dan says Jota was one of our best players, and his link-up play with our team was great because he was like the main man apart from Jimenez and
His
Neves.
link-up
But
plays
with
awful.
wait one sec. Let me finish the comment. But
Sorry.
with Liverpool, there's more class players than him. He also goes on to say, so he's in the middle, not quite overrated, but I understand Ryan's point, but definitely not overrated. So he sees where you're coming from. Fair enough. But that's from a Wolves perspective. So he's going to have a better observation of him than anyone else apart from you, because obviously you're watching him week in, week now as well. That's what it is. Where is it? Who's Shamima? What did I miss? Ibby, who is Shamima? Was that a message? Start man right now. Who is Shamima?
Is she that
What
girl
is that?
that's trying to get back in the country?
What girl? Who?
I swear her
How?
name's that. Something like
Is
that.
it? Yo, Ibby, you can't just drop these type of things. Who's Shamima?
Shamima is shit. Well, I don't even know what her name
Yeah,
is.
who
Can't even
is
remember.
Shamima? I thought Statman had a thing with Shamima
What
according to Ryan.
I don't know who that is.
You know what I'm saying? Who's Shamima? Like, let it be. What is going on? Because I will WhatsApp message Statman Baines right now. What is going on? Is Statman out here just doing his thing? All right, large up my guy Statman.
Oh, it's not brilliant stat right there.
You know what I'm saying? Large up my guy Bainesy out here. Lewis is laughing. Man is saying, nah. Man said one of the supply teachers, you boot balls at cheese.
Yeah, that's who it is. Shamima Began.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Is that his
It's
thing?
the
Yeah?
girl that's trying
All
to
right.
get him in it.
All right. Large up, what's it called, innit? Large up Statman, unless you lot are just wilding. I don't know what's going on.
You know who she is, right?
Yeah, I know who she is. Yeah. Large up Statman every time. That's my guy, though. That's my G.
We get him arrested by the authorities saying stuff like that.
Nah, Statman, you know what I'm saying? He'll know how to deal with them.
Not you.
There we go. Oh, Ibby out here just like, yeah. Time to shine. Question for you, Ray. Origi, thoughts, Ray. Thought you look good today.
Why are you calling me Ray?
I like calling you Ray, innit? That's your name. That's your nickname. How come Nippon can call it you, but I can't? What's that about?
Oh,
is it because you and Nippon are friends? You know what I'm saying? But Nippon
yeah.
calls it you all the time. But I call it you, yeah, and now you have an issue. But Nippon calls you Ray month in, month out, and you don't say shit. But now you got a problem with me saying it.
This is when have you ever called me it?
Ooh, Nippon friends.
When have you ever called me it?
Friends. Oh, friends. Oh, friends. Oh, friends. Chelsea, Liverpool friends.
Q&A friends.
Oh, friends. Live stream friends.
You are a prick.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'm going to battle both of you when I see you next year.
Oh, live stream friends. Oh. Oh, Chelsea, Liverpool friends. Oh jeez. Stop laughing.
Oh my God. How is it 3 a.m. already?
Oh my God, yo, hear me. Shama could job with friends. Ooh.
Someone said Kane love a friends.
Oh my God.
I'll just answer the question.
Yeah, go on, answer the question for Origi.
Oh yeah, Origi played very well. His great assist for the goal, second still. He's actually still laughing, the prick. I hate this guy.
So Jan is bossing up over there, yo. Oh,
I hate you for
oh my god. Oh, and to those talking about Shamima, I just thought it was a random girl called Shamima, innit? I didn't know it was Shamina. If someone would have said it's Shamima Begum is her surname, I would have been like, yeah, I know who that is. I just thought it was a random girl called
I said
Shamima.
it's the girl who's trying to get back in.
You know, yeah, I didn't know if that was her. So why did he say Shamima? If he said Shamima Begum, I'd be like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah,
But I
I
thought
said
it was just a
that's
random
why
thing.
it's that girl that's trying to
Yeah.
get back in, isn't it?
That's why I was like, that man out here doing his thing and that. You know what I'm saying? Making friends and that. Like certain other people. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, Elijah Dupe in the cut as well. Says big up to the tremendous trio. Big up Flawless, always working hard. Elijah Dupe every single time. Big up to you, look. Every single time. Yes, hit the likes. Hit the likes and that. Make sure you do that.
the likes.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh, friends. Ooh, way.
Okay.
Ooh, way, friends. Shama Kajawa, friends. Ooh.
You know me for ages and you still can't pronounce my surname.
Nah, what I'm saying, but hey, your friend gets your first name wrong and you don't complain, so we move. You know what I'm saying? But Notorious FAT has a question. Jan, what are your expectations for the upcoming fixtures? You there? Jan Chester C. You.
I just don't want to talk to you.
You. I don't know what's going on. She'll be back. Let's see what other questions I've missed. There you go. What are your expectations? She never ignores me. What are your expectations for the upcoming fixtures?
Sorry, I went to turn my dryer on. What are your expectations? Okay, so we have Southampton at home.
All right. What are you looking at? Win?
I'd expect us to win that game, to be honest. Wickham at home again. I'd expect us to win that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the hard fixtures. Then we've got Chelsea away.
What are you looking at for that?
Is
that a title decider for you?
I think it's a bit early for that because there's time to redeem ourselves. But I think if we drop any more points at this stage, it's probably not great. It's way too early for a title decider because if we beat them at the Etihad, it's cancelled each other out. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of I don't know. I don't know about Chelsea away, to be honest. Our record against Chelsea is a weird one. We tend to go periods where we don't beat them, and then they go periods where they don't beat us. So I don't know. It's a weird one. Not sure about that one. I'd take a draw based on the fact that it's away from home. But I do think if City want to make a statement, they should go out there and win that game.
Facts.
Simply because Chelsea made a bit of a statement at Anfield by doing what they did at Anfield. So if City could go and make a statement at the Bridge, that's good. But I don't know about that. Then we've got PSG away. Again, that's going to be difficult. I don't know.
Yeah, PSG. They're gonna be interesting time. I'll probably be watching those for those people. I probably will.
Yeah, right now a draw is not terrible.
A draw is a great result for you in that.
Yeah, away I'd take a draw simply because 1, they didn't win their first game.
Yeah,
and 2, we're away at probably the hardest.
That's your hardest game of the group.
Yeah. So I would take a draw away.
That draw is a brilliant result for you guys.
So that's all right. And then we play Liverpool away.
Or is that when me and you are fighting before the game?
That's difficult. So we have a whole heap of hard games, you know. If we get in that week, I can't see us getting 6 points. I can't see us beating Chelsea and PSG and Liverpool.
The thing is, I think
7 days.
I think 3 points from each. I think a draw in those 3 games is great results for you, though.
I agree.
If you draw all of them, it's not bad. Yeah.
I agree.
We draw all of them, it's not bad. But I don't want to draw all of them because
that's a tough ass running though.
Chelsea
away, PSG away, City away.
You're playing arguably 3 of the best teams in Europe away in 1 week.
Yeah, in 1 week.
2 out of 3, innit? And then you get Liverpool at the end. Yeah.
It's one of them.
Oh, I can't wait for our analysis at Anfield versus Galdem City collab.
I
Jan, if
think
you want to
I do
avoid
think
that, fam.
after the Liverpool game, though, I think our fixtures quieted down a bit because we've got the likes of Bruges.
Yeah,
Man
you got Burnley
United.
at home. You got Crystal Palace.
Them sorts of games. So
Hey, let's not do them sorts of games, you pricks.
if we get out of that period, because the thing is, what I wouldn't want to do is give Liverpool or Chelsea 3 points, because I think at this stage, giving 3 points to your opposition is not great. That being said, it's better to win than it is to get, to get 2 points. You're better off winning one, losing one. Do you know what I mean?
Murder. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. But I didn't realize, I had no idea that your running was this tough.
Yeah.
I legit didn't know. But obviously, that's why you have the manager, you spent the money, you have the squad, you have to get through games. Like, it's not for Leipzig at home, Southampton at home, and Wickham at home. It's Chelsea away, PSG away, Liverpool away.
Not the best either.
You lot won there a couple of years ago, though.
Yeah, not City B.
Who's not? Say that again?
When she's been Chelsea away, they never win.
Yeah. We do. We won there once with De Bruyne.
Yeah, after De Bruyne scored a banger from there. If I remember, a banger
Yeah.
there.
But did you go to that game?
I think we lost there. I went twice and we lost. But the first time we played a bunch of kids because it was a cup game, and the second time was, remember that time where we had Kelechi leading the line, and we had like some mishmash squad which wasn't very good. Then we played that time and we didn't win that one. But I think the last time I went, we won. So hopefully we can win. Because if not, it's going to be a shit game. But you know what? Early in the season, isn't it? So you've still got time to kind of... Because what a lot of people fail to realise as well is there's going to be weekends where United play Chelsea, where Liverpool play Chelsea, where Tottenham play Chelsea, where, like, them weekends where it's not a guaranteed 3 points for Chelsea. I'm not saying they're going to lose, but they might get a point. So, yeah, I think we just got to see what happens. If we lose, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world.
Ryan, if Xabi Alonso proves himself as a manager, would you take him over Steven? I can't even pronounce that. Rangers. Yeah. Is that him? I don't know where that's for. Is he winning? Is that
obviously? But
yeah. I know. I thought he was winning Joker.
He's a Real Madrid player, I think.
Right. Okay. But yeah, question from MB anyway. Your thoughts? You said if he proves himself.
We have to do this again from last night, but
answer the question. They're asking the question.
Just goes the same rule as what with Gerrard. I love the pair of them as players, but
answer the question that he's asking. He said if he proves himself. So that means if he goes elsewhere.
It depends how much he proves himself. What the extent of it is.
Okay, he proves him. What's proving himself to you?
You have to do some of what Klopp's done.
Okay, so if Xabi Alonso goes to the German league, wins not Bayern Munich, plays good football, wins 2 Bundesligas back to back, and reaches the Champions League final, is that enough?
Yeah,
is that him proving himself?
Yeah.
So if Xabi Alonso did that, I'm not sure if he will or he won't, but if Xabi Alonso did that, would you take him?
I wouldn't be against the appointment. I wouldn't. I'm not a big fan of appointing ex-players as managers because I believe that sentiment comes into that decision and will come into how long it will take for maybe fans to become that manager out if it goes wrong. Do you get what I mean?
I understand that.
But in terms of he has got the CV then to actually kind of understand why he would get the job. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But with Gerrard, the problem I've got is Liverpool fans seem to think he's the man because he won Rangers the league title. So
it's still an achievement, but I don't think it's an achievement.
Yeah, but not good enough to manage Liverpool Football Club and replace Jurgen Klopp.
I agree with that. I think it's a start, but he needs to build on that. But I agree.
Massively build on that. I'm not taking him if he just managed Rangers.
Yeah, of course. He has to go somewhere else.
He has to go to somewhere and win. Somewhere serious and win.
Yeah,
Ollie will bring him in.
Is Xabi Alonso the coach of Manchester?
I actually don't know.
I didn't know that. Where are they in their league? Are they in Europe? Are they in Europe?
I have no idea.
And
I'm not talking all this bullshit of going to the Norwegian league, for example, or winning league titles there does not
It has
count, people.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to be like
It has to be a proper major league. I'm talking La Liga, German league, Italian, something like that, innit? Not the bloody Norwegian or Swiss league or something.
Nah, that makes sense. I understand that. See how you said Swiss league? You think you slick, you prick. You're talking
It's just something that came to my
yeah,
mind.
so that came to mind, did it? Oh yeah, the Swiss league. Yeah, prick. You know what I'm saying? Which club? Yeah, one league title in 31 years. Which club has had the biggest decline? AC Milan or Barca? AC. It's AC.
AC Milan.
Like, I think
AC Milan ain't challenged for anything for so long, bro.
Yeah, like I think
at least Barca were still winning league titles recently,
and they're still in the Champions League. Like AC Milan, I think this is their first time
the
back in 10 years.
Yeah, whether they win it or not, they're still in the title race.
It's like they used to be. If you talk to
a powerhouse,
like 5-6 years, like they're still the second most European trophies. They're still second on that list.
Yeah, they got 8.
Seven.
They got 7. That's what I'm saying. And now, is it not their first year back in the Champions League in 10 years or something like that?
Probably, well, I think it might be.
So, yeah, they were in Europa last year, weren't they?
Yeah, it was in Europa. Yeah, because we beat them in the Europa League. That's the crazy part. Let me have a look at this. When is the last time they actually won a trophy? Like a major trophy?
They haven't won a trophy for a while. I know
they haven't won one for a while still.
Yeah, it's definitely AC Milan.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's not close that as well.
Yeah, it's AC Milan. Like they
that decline with United now.
Yeah, we've had that type of decline.
No, it needs to continue.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think United's declining is anywhere near as big as AC Milan. So.
Oh no, it's not as big. It's bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as AC's. Because like we're still in competitions.
And you still won, even though not for a while. You still won a few trophies over the last 10 years as well.
Yeah, like I'm having a look here. Wait, what's this? Oh no. I'm literally trying to see their honors. Where we at? Tied there, Ryan. Was that you yawning?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's cool. Yeah, see, look, Serie A. They last won in 2011.
Wow.
Is it AC Milan we're talking about?
Serious? The last time they won Coppa Italia was 03. The last time they won
Champions League was 07.
07. Jesus Christ.
This is why I say it's crazy, because you could, like, when they won that title in 2011, there's no way that their fans would have expected
100%.
not to win a trophy again for 10 years. Like, they would have been like, oh, we'll go again next year, not realizing they're going to have
Did Pirlo leave that year? Was that when Pirlo left?
I'm not sure.
Might have been.
I'm not sure. That is a terrible decline, though.
It is very bad. It's very bad.
Terrible decline. It is awful. So, yeah, to answer your question, Notorious FAT, 110% is AC Milan. Like, I don't think there's been a bigger fall from grace.
Close. It's not close.
I don't think there's been a bigger fall from grace in recent times in the last.
It's hard to think of one that there has been. Yeah, it's hard.
They legit haven't won a trophy in 10 years.
Yeah.
Not even like a Coppa Italia or something like that.
You just have to look at the team they had around 05 times, though, on paper. It's insane.
Well, they won the Super Coppa Italia. What's that, Daniel? In 2016, I don't even know what that is. The Super Coppa Italia.
What about Arsenal? Is that another club declined fast from grace, do you think?
Yeah, but they've even won FA Cups. But yes, in regards to they're going on the same way of AC Milan as not.
If Arsenal get relegated, then that becomes worse.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get relegated though.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Mickey says if you could pick one player from a rival club to join your team.
You've had this question so many times over.
We do get this. For me, it's Fabinho because I hate Liverpool the most. Pogba for Ryan, and for Jan, it's Greenwood.
What?
What is it?
It was Greenwood.
Oh, right.
She answered it, and I'm like, it's Greenwood, and she's like,
was it Fabinho for you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Flawless. I remember Inter and Milan going toe to toe coming up. It's mad how things change. Yeah, man. I remember watching them in Champions League semi-finals play each other. Crazy. I remember watching the Serie A Go Lazio on Channel 4, I believe it was, like with James Richardson, when Serie A was full of skengmen. And then now I just look at it and I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And high tech, we weren't saying Arsenal have been on AC Milan's level. We're talking about the decline. And Arsenal's decline is following theirs in terms of they haven't won a league title since when?
04.
04? So it's longer than AC Milan's. They haven't been in Europe in the last Champions League, sorry, in the last 5 years. They've won more trophies in the last 10 years than what's it called? Than AC Milan.
I wonder when Arsenal will be in the Champions League again.
Not anytime soon. Not with these four.
Not anytime soon. Yeah.
No, not a chance. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't think Mane's a scrub. I just think he's going through poor form. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Poor
He was
form for
poor
about
last
a
season.
year.
He was poor last season, and this season he seems to have started off. But I don't know. Maybe he just hit his peak and he's declining. Maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe he needs a new change of scenery. I don't know. Like,
Maybe
Klopp does
he's-
really push them players to the limit. Like, in terms of energy. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Because it's not like he's lost a yard of pace or something like that. So I don't know what's going on.
He's just so low in confidence, I think.
Confidence as well. Yeah, is key. Confidence is defo. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Yeah, the drop off of AC Milan's heights. Yeah, we're saying AC Milan's is worse. We're just saying Arsenal are going in that direction. Because AC Milan ain't going to be battling relegation, but we move. Question for the panel from Nip, and he says, was Nesta underrated when he was at Lazio? Everyone knows how good he was
I
at
never
AC
really
Milan.
saw Nesta play, so I can't see.
I legit forgot he was at Lazio. You taking it all the way back, Nip, and you be asking the questions. I forgot that he was at Lazio. Legit. But yeah, he's quality everywhere. But if I remember correctly, was he at Lazio before? You went to AC Milan?
You used to support Lazio at that time.
Nah, I was at AC. I was a Milan fan. AC and Inter. Brazilian Ronaldo in it.
Yeah.
So I was more into Milan. But I liked them all because everyone had a scam man. But yeah, Nesta was just quality. But I legit forgot that he was at Lazio at one point. But yeah, we move. Mickey says, okay, what about the reverse question? What player would you get rid of from your club? What player would I get rid of from my club? Who would I get rid of? Probably McTominay.
Yeah, he's awful.
Nah, actually, Lindelof.
I'd get rid of McTominay over Lindelof all day.
Low hanging fruit, innit? Go on.
I think you're a bit harsh on Lindelof still.
He's terrible.
He's not terrible.
He's a proper squad player. He's terrible as a first teamer, is what I'm saying. He's a squad player.
He's not good enough as a first teamer, but I don't think he's a bad squad player at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As a squad player, like
McTominay's not even a good squad player.
He should be 4th, 5th choice. Like McTominay.
McTominay shouldn't be any choice as far as I'm concerned. He's off.
Well, go on. Rival club. I mean, your own club. Sorry.
Joe Gomez.
What? Over Origi and Kale and Thiago and all these dead ballers, but you go with Joe Gomez.
Yeah,
you crazy. Jan?
It's a difficult one.
You know she doesn't like answering these questions, man.
She wants to say Mahrez, but she ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, she wants to say
I think the player that needs to leave has gone to jail.
Mendy. So it would have been Mendy.
Yeah.
No. I hear that. Ellen will probably be back. I know she's not well. But yeah.
She's ill, innit?
Hear the question. I mean, Notorious FAT. What's it called? Give the question for the next Q&A. And there will be one tomorrow night, people. Members Q&A. So it's exactly like this, but we're joined by members. And again, we answer your questions. So you get different opinions, and I'll be live on the Twitch. The link is underneath in the description for the Twitch people. Links underneath in the description. It's Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you follow and subscribe over there. It's road to 800 followers, I believe. It's road to 4K on here. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're back tomorrow, Thursday. I got a lot going on tomorrow. So Thursday, 5 p.m. Mandem United podcast. Myself and Zeno talking the fallout after United defeat Young Boys, large up Zeno. 7 p.m. I'll be on Rance's channel with Rance and Aaron for the Red Talk. What else is going on? And then the members Q&A also. I might be on Matisse's channel. I'm not sure, but that show's coming soon anyway with me on him. 1K soon on Twitch, bro. Yeah, man. 1K soon come, man. Like I said, I need to do a YouTube tutorial and have a look at Twitch and get everything patterned for you. Look. Davey Fisher here, member. He says, why is Mata declined so much when he never had pace in the first place? I expected him to age well like David Silva did. Because we don't play him right. Play him
centrally. A right winger with the
Yes. Yeah, he's never been a right winger. Play him centrally. And he's also a system player. If you put him in City's team, he's still balling out.
Oh, 100%.
He's still balling out.
Absolute baller.
Yeah. Like you have to play him correctly. Like a lot of players, you have to play correctly.
Such an underrated. He's always been very underrated.
I agree. Technically, always.
And
So.
even when he was at Chelsea, I thought.
Can Juventus 14-15 season at their prime beat a Liverpool 19-20 season since Dan Levitt? I can't even remember the Juve 14-15.
Juve 14-15. It was when they had like Pogba, Vidal.
Oh, that was Team Pirlo. That team was wavy still.
Tevez, Morata up front, but like it was when they reached that first Champions League final. I think that Juve team was a very, very good team.
Yeah, I was right. Lewis says Man United tax. I don't even know what you're talking about. Can't remember what I said. Flawless Jan Ryan.
Talk about one matter.
Oh yeah. Man United tax. Yeah, he's right. Flawless Jan Ryan, Prime Bale or Prime Kane.
You all go Prime Bale, innit?
We all going Bale. We all going Bale. 100%.
Even though one's a striker, one's a winger, but you gotta go Prime Bale still.
Yes. But all right, we're gonna close out the show, people. We'll go to you, Yanka. I know you got a dip. Anything you want to add before we bounce? All right, cool. Ryan, anything you want to add before you bounce?
Nah, I'm cool, bro. Been a good show, man.
Yeah, man. As always. I mean, it's always a good show. Love to everyone who has locked in. Big up to everyone who continues to support Sarcasm City TV. And let me not forget before I close out the show, obviously, as part of the perks for the membership, you do get shout outs during the Q&A. You will get shout outs. So let me run through all the members real quick. Jan, I know you got a dip, so if you need to bounce, no worries. But large up Dan Levitt, Gil, Progressions Project, Renesh, 44, Abdallah, Wayne Modes, Jamal, Timo, Junior Swag King, Nippin, Johan, Eddie M, Give It to Mikey, Slens, NB, Sasha, Davey Fisher, Nelly, Scott Page, 40 Fantasy, my guy Deviant, J Socials, Neville B, S Feetly TV, Winter Surfer, and my two co-hosts on this in Jan and Ryan and Eleanor also. So yeah, man, big up. Flawless Ashiam when the shows are back with Rose at Alaska. But we're going to bring back Yadam City meets Mandem United anyway. We are going to bring that back. Lit show and it'll be on the Twitch. Time, and we brought back doing the most. So it's only time. And we bringing back all them shows. We revising all them shows from the dead and that. I'm saying we're going to bring them all back. But love to everyone who's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on... Wait, hold up. Roman says, man called me a scrub, you know. Where's my big ups, you scrub? Join the membership if you want a member. See, this is why you want the perks. If you want a membership, and that's the Sarcasm Citizen, that's one of the perks. So it's only $1.99. So Roman, Eramenko, if you want shout-outs during the Q&As all the time, join the membership. Link is underneath in the description. That's why he didn't get a shout-out. That's fair. Am I being fair there, Ryan? Is that not fair?
Yeah, you are being fair still.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't want to shout out Ryan. But he's a member, so I got to shout him out.
But you will shout me out anyway, man.
Yeah. Here's what it is. He said, I don't trust banks. You don't trust, it's not, what do you mean? For $1.99, you don't trust the banks. I get the thing, but it's like, all right, PayPal it me then. Oh shit, you don't trust banks though. So you ain't gonna have a bank. So you don't have a bank account. All right, send it to me in a post. All right, I'll send you an address. But yeah, love to everyone who has locked in. And like I said, all jokes aside, if you want to become a member, the link is underneath in the description. Please hit the like button on the video, share it across all the socials, subscribe to the channel as well. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV.